Black and glowing skies advise my infernos inside. After long days of divine talk, my scratch paper makes dead trees walk through portals of my automatic writing. Igniting, exciting, it gets surprising how they drip off my lips and tongue, like ruby pebbles turned loose and skipped across Niger rivers of all my creative jujus. I am iiiYansaje Muse, and these are my poems. In the Key of Cosmo. Available on Spotify and on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on your one woman and the divine created radio station, 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up. Habari, ghani, Ujamma. Love and light, everybody, and thank you for joining me for this special edition of my all-new poetry podcast, Poems in the Key of Cosmo. And we are right here on my Sun Daily page, Rotation 7 of the Mothership 7 orbits, where Obatala is hosting Kwanzaa 2024's Ujamma, Cooperative Economics. You know, I find that funny because Ujamma, cooperative economics, is where we deal with a lot of survival energy. So for Obatala to purify the economics, that's something to keep in mind for every Sunday of 2025. I got 2 poems for you for my book, Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up. That is available on Amazon. And I'm going to read you the 2 poems that are featured in the Ujamma chapter. Enjoy. I painted this a root chakra red for you. Listen. Mujuma Merim. Our wealth lies within. So let's break bread together and abundantly transcend. Spirit of Ujamma. I spend with you, you spend with me. Now we have apprenticeships for little brother down the street. So let the drums beat at our markets like ancient times. Where markets all started, I like drinking oat milk from a melanated carton. Spirit of Ujamma. Let's exchange, let's sow good karma. And free our wallet binds like breathing good prana. The melanated exchange brings our freedom longer range. A new chapter in our saga, lick a finger, turn the page. We flipping our dollars and while we at it, making change. Spirit of Ujamma. I spend with you, you spend with me. Collective reciprocity. Look in the mirror and see a boss to be. Our tribes are masters of craft, but others have raked in our cash. Look over their shoulders on turnbacks and laugh. And why we dare to ask? It's time to make investments that last. Light red candles, stand back and bask in the spirit of Ujamma. I spend with you, you spend with me. It's made of metal and paper. Yes, money does grow on trees. Cooperative economics re-irrigating currencies so that we may feast from our own brilliance. No power more potent than financial resilience. Let's sow money seeds and deepen our own yards so our crops may grow tall. Then toast to life and smoke tobacco off our own homegrown road cigars and celebrate the richness of all that we are. Spirit of Ujamma. Thank you for letting me share. Whew. Now, this second poem is for all the entrepreneurs out there. And this one is called The Cost to Be the Boss. And this was a poem that I had originally written and performed for the 2022 Boss Honor Awards. So, enjoy. I painted this one root chakra red for you. Listen. When you pay the cost to be the boss, just having the guts is the win. Next to tallies of loss, there's big gusts of wind, clear the naysayers and the scoff. When you pay the cost to be the boss. It is to be elixirs of sea moss to heal societies drunk on Smirnoff and beat of your own drum. This implements a new march, and it throws the low vibrations off when you pay the cost to be the boss. It's an anointing, it's an appointing. It's a faith mistaking for arrogance, like being divinely double-jointed. See, we grow from scar to bitter, from bitter to batter, from batter to better at mastering life's barter. Then life becomes like butter, baby, smooth. Rough patches and potholes and pit stops are a natural part of the groove, and all things become tools, and life becomes a chessboard. Always strategize over your emotional moves when you pay the cost to be the boss. Investments are made beyond all you bought, and in the heat of the clutch, we sacrifice much that the world doesn't see. Heaven forbid you connect your mission to it and say, this is bigger than me. So be not deceived by the glitter and the gloss. Struggle went into this, where life turned, we tossed. When you pay the cost to be the boss. When you pay the cost to be the boss. Your visions don't let you sleep, so you let them take over your living until the divine tasks are complete. B to the OSS, oh yes, we love it, we live it, but it's blood, sweat, and tears, paying dues and dropping jewels for years. Every shed drop of blood done in faith, done in love, making blings from stringing beads of sweat, yet keep it pushing. Through every whispered prayer and falling tear, it led to here. You wade in the water throughout the rain, and then harvest when it's clear. When you pay the cost to be the boss. iiYansaje Muse. Thank you for allowing me to share. If you would like to grab a copy of this book, Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up, I've written it in a way where you can use it for self-help year-round, and it's available on Amazon. And make sure you subscribe to my poetry podcast for a whole lot more of these kinds of poems, and that is Poems in the Key of Cosmo. Beam up.
Moonrise, black and glowing skies advise my infernos inside. After long days of divine talk, my scratch paper makes dead trees walk through portals of my automatic writing. Igniting, excited, it gets surprising how they drip off my lips and tongue, like ruby pebbles turned loose and skipped across Niger rivers of all my creative jujus.
I am iiYansaje Muse, and these are my poems in the Key of Cosmo. Available on Spotify and on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on your one woman and the divine created radio station, 222.9 The